I mean, I think like as you heard in the film, it's difficult to show vulnerability. Especially as an athlete, we can't show that weakness, and I 100% have to say thank you to all the athletes who have stood up and who feel safe sharing their story. Um, I can speak
Hello, hi everyone.
Oh, good. Oh, I can't hear people yet. Hold on. I gotta turn my speaker on.
Good morning, Dylan.
Good morning. Are you gonna? Well, whose screen is this? Oh, you're doing. Okay. Okay, you're doing music. That's fine. Okay.
Whoops. Hold on.
I was blown away at the gunk I had inside my skin.
Within that first use, I saw a giant difference.
Sorry, I had the one that I wanted and not doing what I wanted. Thanks, Dylan. Sorry, I stole your music show.
Thank you. That was got the blood flowing, got the blood pumped up, ready to rock. Good morning, everybody. Lisa is not able to join us today, so you are stuck with me on the Zoom. So sorry. But we have some good stuff to go over today. How was everyone's weekend? All pretty much excited to have avoided Mr. Douglas. We got by. How many people had a great stash of snacks that they were stuck with? I can't see anybody's face except for Cheryl and Tasha. We'll just talk to each other. Gerald, how are you doing? Can you hear me? No. Okay. I like a little bit of participation when I host, so, and I don't even accept silence for an answer. I'll just start calling people out. Yeah, yeah. Did anyone else have? Keone, you had snacks, I bet. Did you guys get hurricane snacks?
I always have snacks, so you know.
That's right. That's awesome.
I know where his stash is in the office, Dylan, I can tell you.
Okay, yeah. In case we have a hurricane and I'm stuck at the office, we're set. So no,
have you seen our fridge?
Did anyone like put a bunch of their patio furniture inside the house? Did you have to like go and collect all your lanai furniture and put it in? I had a bunch of all of my what do they call that? We had potted flowers, and we had all of them inside the house. And it was then I had to water them at the end of the day because the rain had stopped. So I had a watering can out at the end of a hurricane. It was weird. Anyway, I wanted to go over some stuff today, but before I get into it, do we have some big wins from this week other than avoiding a hurricane, which is a really big win? We all have a collective W. But what are some other big wins? Nancy. Yep.
A repeat client. I just put a Hanuakai $1 million property in escrow yesterday.
Nice.
Yes.
Woo!
That's huge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else? Big wins. That's huge.
We have like I think like almost like 20 closings on Friday.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a big win
thanks, Keone. That's true. As a company, we're winning. It felt like a normal month, more or less, compared to last year in company dollar. I mean, we did pretty good. So that's a big W and a big testament to all of you plugging in and during COVID and during the lockdown and still doing the activities, still making your calls. It's huge. It's pretty exciting to see all going on the MLS and looking at all the listings and seeing a lot of them and you know, just seeing the Keller Williams Realty Maui next to the name, next to the listing. It's a good feeling. So thank you guys for plugging in. Any other big wins? Big W's? All right. Marcus, you got a big win for me? I'm going to call you out. What do we got? Give me a win. Marcus?
I'm doing an interview today with somebody that I'm going to be posting onto my website. I'm going to start a new series where I interview my preferred vendors.
Nice. That's a great idea. I love that. That's a great way to network. They're your team, so get those referrals back, help them grow their businesses, grow your businesses together. That's huge. So thanks, guys, sharing the wins. If you keep any more wins that come up and you're like, oh, I didn't want to talk about it on Zoom in front of everybody, you can put it in the chat box.
Okay, Dylan, I'll give you mine.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, I mean, it's not a big win, but moving up
Hey.
closing date a week to next Friday instead of the 14th. So
Yep.
for me, that's at least a medium win.
That is a win. That's a win. It's a good win. Then it gives them less time for time.
Less time for another hurricane.
Yeah, another hurricane. Yeah, exactly. No, moving up closings are great. So congratulations, Joyce. Again, you've been working super hard through this whole thing, so it's cool to see you get some victories in here.
We're.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, so today I have some stuff to cover that I want to talk about, some general reminders. The RAM General Membership Meeting is Friday at 9 a.m. So the guest speakers for that are going to be the former chief economist for JP Morgan Chase. He's going to be going through taking a closer look at local and national housing market trends as they are impacted by the domestic and the global economic outlook. So that's something you definitely want to be on at 9 a.m. From 9 to noon. So it's 3 hours, but it's our RAM General Membership Meeting this Friday. And also, Mayor Mike Victorino is going to be presenting. Shelby's laughing at me because I have to share this because we were joking today that when he was a council member, Mike always was Mike Victorino, and now that he's mayor, it's Mayor Michael Victorino, and we couldn't quite figure that out today, so I called him Mayor Mike Victorino. Anyway, he is presenting the Maui County Outlook for 2021, so definitely bringing it back home to us. We're going to be looking at national trends, local housing market trends, but also the Maui County Outlook for 2021. So definitely want to be there Friday from 9 to noon. Happening tomorrow in RAM News at 2 p.m. They're doing the speed candidating round 4. So if you've missed out on this before, you can interview. There's basically 30-minute interviews via Zoom with 2 candidates this week. It's going to be Stacy Helm Crivello from Molokai, and at 2 p.m. Tomorrow, and then at 3 p.m. we have Tasha Kama from Kahului. And so if you go on RAM, you can register. They'll send you a Zoom link via email if you go on their website and register. And you can email in questions that you want these council members to answer, but you have to email them in probably today because it's tomorrow already. But you can email info@ramaui.com. And of course, and you can then email your questions in. This is for the Maui County Council speed candidating. So, can you guys? Okay, it won't let me. Cheryl, can you? Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. I was trying to mute someone. Okay, remember to mute yourself if you're driving or crunching up paper into the microphone. So what else do we got here? Okay, I want to talk about on our team meeting. I missed part of it, and I know Lisa had brought up the Crescent Homes event on August 5th on Dean's Listing, and she brought it up during the central team meeting. I do, just as a courtesy, due to COVID, we're limited to the amount of people we can have at events, and so we really want to make sure that our West Side agents have a shot at this. It was really supposed to be reserved for those West Side agents. So if central agents, key agents, you guys definitely, there's going to be some extra slots available for you guys, but we really want our West Side agents to have first dibs on that. So West Side agents, you do have to RSVP. This is not an event we can all show up to. So I'm going to share this real quick on my screen. I think I am.
No, you're not. Hold on.
Can I not? No, I can.
I just
It's,
gave you permission.
oh, okay. Oh, saying I could. Okay, cool. Thank you, Latasha.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like, you know, in school again.
Sorry.
No, it's funny. No, it's great. It's just that, you know, like I lose permissions if I was like misbehaving. Anyway, can you guys see this? The flyer, is that showing, Latasha?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Perfect. Great. So this is the flyer. Looks great. Beautiful home. Crescent Home is going to be presenting. But again, email Cheryl by Friday if you plan on attending, 4:30 to 7:30. But we do want to make sure, like I said, you know, Westside agents will have first dibs on this. But if they don't register, you know, Latasha, remind me, how many people can we have totally now? Do we know for sure?
Not for this one, I don't, but the other one I do. This one I don't know.
So we're still pending and on what this on how many people can attend. But please RSVP and we'll let you know on that. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing now. Thanks. What else? So I have something kind of fun today. This is gonna be a fun activity, and you're gonna have to. I try to do a poll for it because, you know, I love using the Zoom polls. It's my favorite thing ever. But I wanted to do this, and you're gonna have to use the chat box. It looks like they're listing in Lenny Quijada new luxury home. Yes, Nancy, that is correct. So I want to do an activity, and it's going to be kind of a quiz, trivia, on the top 10 states in which real estate agents earn the most money on average. So how are we going to do this? I'm thinking what I'd like to do is I want you to just give me the top 3. What you think the top 3 states where real estate agents earn the most on average. Can you put that in the chat box? I'm going to give you like maybe 60 seconds. And so put it in the chat box. Start now. I want to see. Okay, Sam already put hers in. And it said what's in order of 1, 2, 3. Okay, similar answer from Crystal, except she put New York ahead of Hawaii. Cheryl, that's not a real estate. No, I'm just kidding. No, those aren't states. Vegas, so Nevada, New York, Nevada, and California, New York, Colorado after. Okay. New York, Texas, Hawaii, New Hampshire. She just okay. California, Hawaii, Washington. Nice. Is that everybody? I should even. Who didn't I hear from? Keone, what do you think? You driving?
No, I'm thinking the same as Nancy Montoya.
You're going with. Where's Nancy?
I think there's Texas, Hawaii, or Texas, New York, and Cali.
Okay. Michelle Belch said Washington, BC. Oh, oops, sorry, Michelle. This is just. This is U.S. states. The question is, what are the top 3 states in which real estate agents earn the most money on average? The top 3 states in which real estate agents earn the most money on average.
California.
I didn't see an answer from Anne-Marie Pickering. Anne-Marie, what do you think? Anne-Marie, you there? No. I know it's early. People get ready on Zoom calls. It's okay. I'm guilty of it. I'm in the car sometimes too. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna spoil the answer now. I got some good guesses. Cheryl put DC. Okay, New York, Washington, California. All right. Well, those of you that said New York first, you're correct. New York is the highest. With an average real estate agent salary of $111,800. $111,800. That's their average annual salary, or, you know, their gross take home is, or excuse me, net take home is. And then or gross. Yeah, this is based on gross. Massachusetts is number 2. What? Yep, there's a big curveball in there. Massachusetts is number 2, coming in at $84,180. So a big jump between 1 and 2. you know, by about 30,000 a year. New York really came on top strong. Another one that didn't make any guesses, I would have totally been off on this, by the way. So Connecticut was number 3. Connecticut's number 3 at 79,780. Very close to number 4. You guys are, here's a bummer. Hawaii is not in the top 9. It's not even in the top 9. Hawaii's, we're down there. Okay, hold on. Okay, whoops. All right, bye-bye.
Someone's dog was crying.
Yeah. It's actually Shelby in the office over. It was on my microphone. Just kidding. Okay, so, who just shared this? Oh, it's not surprising. New York, Texas. Okay, interesting. I have a different result on this, Joyce. So I wonder how you got that top 6. This was based on NAR stats. So Joyce, where did you get yours?
Hold on. I just, after you said that, I thought, okay, what is it? And that's popped up. So it might be a different search.
Okay.
I'm sure NARS is more accurate.
Connecticut's number 4, 7978. Alaska is number 5 at 79,000. 360. Colorado, 76,850. I mean, these are pretty close all together. Utah is after that, so they're at numbers, what is that, 6? 1, 2, or 7, excuse me. No, 1, 2, I don't have numbers on here. Yeah, Utah's number 6. California's down at number 7 with 74K. Texas, there they are, number 8 at 72K. This one surprised me, but there's some high-end real estate there, and they don't have a lot of this. You got to remember depends on how many agents, right, that they have in the state. Yeah. And so a lot of low agents, if they're not doing anything, or they're super inactive, or they're doing 1 transaction a year at a low price point, really can bring down their average. So Wyoming is number 9. Wyoming at 71K, and Hawaii, finally, we are at number 10 on the list at 70. We're $300 off on average a year from Wyoming here in Hawaii. But we are in the top 10. The average nationwide is about 62,000. So we're a good 10 grand above the nation average, which is not, I mean, what this does to me is like, hey, we're in a great, people always say good luck, you know, especially for our new licensees, good luck getting into real estate. It's a tough competition, you know, but if you look at these averages, you know, if you want to be an average agent, it's not a bad place to live. I hope we're all a little bit above that, though. We want to be above the average. So anyway, it was just a good stats. We have so many agents. Yes, Michelle, in Hawaii. And then Cheryl said, go New England Patriots. Absolutely. We can talk about that later offline. No, I'm just kidding. Awesome. So that's a little fun activity for the day. Some fun. I'll copy and paste this in the chat box for you guys if you want to save that and download it to your computers. You can do so. The couple of quick other items. The Maui-Lani roundabout at the intersection of Kamehameha Avenue and Maui-Lani Parkway is now completed. It's going to officially open today. At noon today it opens. So if you want to drive around a new roundabout for some fun and some excitement in your life, head over to Maui-Lani. Yeah, it broke ground in April and was completed. It took 3 months, 5 months ahead of schedule. Probably, you know, that's, I guess, if we look at some of the positives through the whole lockdown, a lot of construction projects got done at an expedited pace. So that's kind of exciting. Also, we have, is this today, the Maui World Day Against Trafficking? Do we know if that's trafficking? Has anyone heard about that event today? From 11 to 1 at the courthouse. There's a World Day Against Trafficking. So Lisa sent me that to let you guys know about it. I think that's happening at the courthouse today from 11 to 1. Who else has some exciting current events to share with the group? Nothing? I'm going to call on someone. Barbara Potts, what do we have to share? What's going on? What's exciting on the west side right now? No? Check. Barbara?
There she is, unmuted.
Lee's speaking for me.
Oh, good. Lee, what's going on the west side? What do we got?
Things are hopping over here. We've got people that are actually looking at condotels.
What?
What? That's what
That's
I said.
amazing.
What are you thinking?
So they're actually looking at condotels right now?
Yeah, they're looking at them. They'd really like to look at them. They'd like to come and look up close and personal so that they can purchase something. It's like, I really want to see that doorknob before I buy something.
Yeah. Have you been doing a lot of video walkthroughs?
Well, the agents have been doing a reasonable number of video walkthroughs, although the video walkthroughs have slowed down a little bit this week. We're working on listings, actually, mostly.
Okay. So he was nice. And then do you have anything coming up in the market this week?
Anything coming up this week?
Next week?
I do. It's not listed yet, so it has to stay in this room. In fact, I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to say it here, but we've got a nice studio coming up for $439,000 at Conopoli Shores. It's got a little bit of an ocean view, and that should be under contract within the next day or so. And then we can talk about it internally amongst ourselves, but not other for the next 24 hours after that.
Well, it's good. I mean, now people can get ready. You know, I like sharing. Yeah, I know there's new rules about this, but I appreciate you sharing that, Lee. You know, it's good that we can get her ready. We have some good West Side rock stars on this call, so let's get that thing sold. For Lee.
Yeah, there's a 1-bedroom at Hanua Kai, so that's just a rumor, though. That's not really out there.
It's all right. That's fun. Rumors are fun sometimes, you know, unless they're dangerous. Thanks, Lee. Thanks for letting me call you guys out. I just like to hear. I like some participation. And Nancy Montoya said FaceTime walkthroughs. So Nancy, you've been doing some FaceTime walkthroughs? Tell me more about that. Oh, I'm gonna unmute you. And then you're gonna tell me about it. Okay.
Actually, it was more the client's request that they preferred that method. So I've been doing more FaceTime walkthroughs at Hanua Kai for buyers and anything else.
Nice.
And they're happy. Mm-hmm.
They're happy with it. They feel good. We'll be writing some offers soon.
Yes. Yes.
I know Michelle has been doing a lot of activity. Michelle, you've been doing some showings and some walkthroughs.
And I'm going to be listing a house in Ohana that's practically brand new. So I'm getting everything signed up tomorrow.
Okay, so we'll pretend we didn't hear. We're going to wink like she has this listing coming. I love it. It's like a speakeasy caravan. Zoom call. It's like very, I'm gonna get in trouble later. Awesome. Well, that's.
Also, I have two cash buyers from Canada. Actually, 3. One is pending. I have 2 others. One is up to $1 million cash, around 1,200 square feet in walking distance to the beach would be great if possible. Single family on the west side. I know that's hard to find. And then the other ones are from the Whistler area, and they're looking for 1.5 million, either Makawao, Kula, or Haiku.
Nice.
Something that's unique and with space and privacy. If anyone has anything like that.
Thank you. Thanks, Michelle. No, good. Put it in the chat box too. Put your buyer needs in the chat box. Anybody else have buyer needs that we can help with?
Good morning, everybody. This is Jared.
Jared, good morning. How you doing?
Great, thank you.
Good.
I've got some sellers that are selling their home in Paradise Park over here on the Big Island, and they're looking to move over to Maui to return home. And they're going to be looking for a rental. So I don't know if you guys have rental agents that you work with or that you could suggest, but if you could private chat me or email me with a couple of names, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Awesome. Yep, for sure. Thanks, Jared. We'll definitely get someone in touch with you. Oh, Amanda Cooper. Yeah, Amanda. Hello. You're on the call. I was just going to say, put them in touch. Jared, Amanda Cooper right here.
That's me. I can do that for you.
She's the queen of that. That is her wheelhouse. So get in touch. This is the magic of these calls, you guys. This is why we do this. This is so important. We're getting business done together, growing together. This is just great. It's the magic. You put her number right there, Jared. In fact, cool. Amanda, do a quick elevator pitch in the last couple minutes on what you do in the services that you've been offering recently, because I think it's awesome.
Okay, so lately I've actually been getting pretty busy with this. So all of you wonderful people are like where I've been getting most of everything from. So a lot of your clients, they want to rent somewhere before they settle down and buy somewhere. So I know a lot of you agents don't have time for that time-consuming job. So that's what I've been doing. So I've been working with families and people mostly from the mainland, and I basically act as their eyes. So I email, make phone calls, I go to the showings, I either do FaceTime or I take videos, I take pictures, and I just communicate with them back and forth so they don't get ripped off or they don't get stuck in a scam, or obviously it's just easier if you have somebody that's here doing that for you. And I also like help them with the areas and stuff like that too.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's awesome, Amanda. It's a great service, you guys, to take advantage of, you know, to have someone that's really, if you have questions on the rental market, someone that's in it all day, every day, becoming an expert, super quick in it. That's Amanda Cooper. Woo! And we're so lucky to have her. And thanks for being on the call, Amanda. It's super helpful to have you on here.
Thank you.
So that's Michelle Del Rosario. I saw you just jump on. Do you have anything for the group this morning? We got about a couple minutes left. You got anything for us? You're muted. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Now we got you.
Happy Wacky Wednesday.
Okay.
It's the end of the month, beginning of third quarter. Everyone's off to a great start. You can just feel a huge shift in the energy. So if you have felt like the market wasn't moving or that you were in a COVID slump, I think things are changing. The winds are blowing in a new direction, let's say post Douglas. So get out there, get engaged, do the standard systems and models that we're working on. I think you're going to start to see some real production out of that. Our numbers are going up. Our company dollar for July is way above what it's been in the last 90 days. So I'm really inspired, and I want you to be inspired. As far as your business goes, you know, when you open those escrows, please ensure that you're doing the green sheets within 48 hours. Please ensure that you're doing escrow instructions so that the escrow companies immediately have the information to release your preliminary title report, and use your timelines. That's a big thing. We're seeing that agents are not doing the timeline templates, and it's so important to be able to track your deadlines and not miss anything. That helps me help you stay out of situations of liability. So let's have an awesome week, and we're off to a great start for third quarter.
Awesome. Thanks, Michelle. It's great. Yeah. Great way to kick it off. All right, everybody. Thank you all for being on these calls. It just definitely helps kick the day off, second half of the week, keep it fresh. That's, by the way, my new word for August is going to be fresh. Think little things in my house, things in my office have gotten a little stale over COVID. We've gotten sitting down, and I was in a great coaching session the other day with my coach, and he was like, all right, Dylan, our word of the month, what is it going to be? I'm like, I think it's going to be fresh, Rich. So I'm going to keep it. We're going to freshen things up, wipe off the dust from COVID, yes. Get at it fresh and keep going. So that's going to be my word of the month for all of August and kind of my theme. And I encourage you guys to get fresh as well with me. So thank you all. We'll see you all super soon. Hopefully tomorrow or Friday at the RAM membership meeting. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Aloha.
Bye all. Thanks, Dylan. Good job.